Captain Cannabis. Signals in the sky.
High above the city, yeah, in the midnight slow, with dreadlocks flying and a vibe so slow.
High above the city at night, the skyline flickers with artificial light, but there's something deeper pulsing through it, an invisible web of tension, anxiety, pain. Captain Cannabis hovers motionless in the sky, his dreadlocks swaying gently in the wind. He closes his eyes. Then, slowly, faint green wisps drift toward him, like spiritual smoke trails, curling from different corners of the city.
So many suffering, all at once,
He murmurs. Suddenly, one signal burns brighter, coming from a small apartment complex near the edge of town.
one at a time then.
He says with a wry smile. He vanishes into the night, with a whoosh of cape and smoke.
Sleepless nights.
The apartment is dim, lit only by a flickering lamp in the corner. Dishes sit unwashed in the sink. A tiny pink unicorn nightlight glows faintly from under the door to a child's room. Malik, early 30s, dark circles under his eyes, military dog tags tucked under a stretched-out t-shirt, paces in the living room. He glances at the clock. 3:41 a.m. Another thud echoes from the apartment above. He flinches.
God, just let her sleep tonight.
Malik said quietly to himself. He walks to the window and pulls back the curtain. His reflection stares back, haunted, raw. Then he hears a soft whimper. He turns. His daughter, Zara, age 5, stands in the hallway, holding a stuffed rabbit.
Daddy, are you okay?
Zara asked. He kneels, forces a smile, tucks her hair behind her ear.
Yeah, baby. Just go back to sleep, okay?
Malik replied. She nods, shuffles back to her room. He stands there frozen, hands still raised. His breathing is shallow, shoulders tight, eyes glassy, and then a faint breeze. Curtains ripple gently, though no windows are open. Malik turns. The air feels different, calmer, thicker somehow. And then a soft knock at the window. He looks up. Captain Cannabis hovers just outside the glass, eyes kind, dreadlocks swaying. No words, just presence. Malik opens the window slowly. The captain steps in, boots silent on the floor.
You've been carrying this weight alone a long time, brother. Pain, guilt, exhaustion, all earned, all real. But you don't have to keep suffering in silence,
Captain Cannabis stated. Malik just nods. He extends a carved wooden box. Inside, a smooth glass pipe and a small tin labeled Tranquil Vibes, Indica Blend.
4 sleepless nights that seem to never end. A bowl guaranteed to never end.
Captain Cannabis said.
Is it okay?
Malik questioned.
More than okay.
Captain Cannabis spoke.
You deserve rest.
Malik takes the pipe, still unsure. He sits on the couch, lights it, inhales, exhales. The noise upstairs fades. The tension in his shoulders loosens. His eyes close, not in retreat, but in peace. Captain Cannabis turns to leave.
Thank you.
Malik said softly.
You're not alone anymore,
said Captain Cannabis as he flew out the window and into the late-night sky.
Campout connection.
Beneath a crescent moon, the dense treetops of the forest sway gently in the summer night breeze. Stars shimmer above, undisturbed by city lights. Captain Cannabis hovers silently in the sky, his dreadlocks trailing behind him like green streamers, eyes scanning the earth below. A tiny orange glow flickers through the trees, a campfire. He senses the peaceful energy of a married couple nestled in for the night, their laughter soft and hearts open. But he also senses something else, the perfect moment for a little cosmic elevation. A grin forms beneath his green mask. Tonight, he's bringing more than just good vibes. Ethan and Lena sat close together, the orange glow of their campfire flickering in their eyes. The scent of pine and toasted marshmallows filled the air. Behind them, their small dome tent nestled among tall trees, shadows stretching longer as the night deepened.
I was thinking we could walk down to the stream,
Ethan said, gently poking at the fire with a stick. Lena smiled.
You really want to go stumbling around in the dark woods?
Sure, why not?
Ethan wondered.
We could get lost, or worse.
Lena explained.
Oh, come on, Lena.
Ethan started.
We could go skinny dipping and come back and warm up snuggled next to the fire.
Just then, a soft hump of air signaled something or someone descending from above. They looked up as a green figure gently landed a few feet away.
Good evening, folks,
said Captain Cannabis, his voice calm and reassuring.
You might want to stay near the fire tonight. It's darker than it looks out there.
He plopped down on the ground beside them and, with a swirl of green energy, conjured an impressively large joint. He lit it with a flick of his lighter, took a slow drag, and smiled.
Care to share a little piece?
He handed the joint to Ethan, who blinked in amazement before grinning back. The impressively large joint glowed softly as Ethan brought it to his lips for the first time. He inhaled, eyes widening slightly, then chuckled and passed it to Lena.
Okay, that's just wow. That's definitely not dispensary weed,
Ethan said, almost choking.
No kidding. It tastes like, I don't know, pine and honey? What is this stuff?
Lena asked as she was exhaling.
I call it Sky Temple, grown from thought, nurtured by peace, and lit by good intention.
So wait, you just make it out of thin air?
Ethan asked.
More or less, I materialize what's needed. Right strain, right time, right people.
Captain Cannabis informed.
Okay, that's crazy. You're like the weed version of Santa Claus.
Lena joked.
If Santa could fly and detect stress through closed doors, sure.
They all laughed. The fire crackled gently, casting warm shadows over their faces.
But seriously though, how'd you get your powers?
Ethan inquired.
It's not something I remember clearly. I wasn't born this way. I was looking for weed when I was traveling in a foreign land, when an old man in a hooded gown handed me a joint. I swear it was glowing, and when I went to thank the man, he was gone. I smoked it and passed out. All I know is I woke up with the ability to fly and sense when people are in need, and of course, materializing it from thought.
Captain Cannabis recalled.
Interesting, she said.
And now you can create some good weed.
Correct. And sometimes just one puff can pull someone back from the edge.
They sat in silence for a moment, the joint glowing like a tiny lighthouse. Lena passed it to Captain Cannabis again.
Do you always show up like this? Just appear when people need a lift?
Only when the vibes call for it,
said Captain Cannabis. The three of them sat there for a while smoking and talking as the fire continued to crackle. Captain Cannabis handed the joint to Ethan.
I'd say your night just got a little greener.
He dusted off his hands and stretched slightly, the firelight dancing across his suit. Ethan and Lena looked up at him, visibly more relaxed, their laughter still lingering in the air.
You really are the chillest superhero ever,
Lena said, grinning.
You sure are,
Ethan added.
And thanks, man. You turned a quiet night into something unforgettable.
Captain Cannabis gave a small nod and turned toward the trees. He took one final glance at the couple, his dreadlocks swaying gently as a breeze rolled in. With a soft whoosh, he lifted into the sky, cape fluttering, and disappeared above the treetops, leaving behind the scent of skunk and wood smoke. The fire crackled on. Ethan leaned into Lena, and together they stared up at the stars, feeling lighter, freer, and a little more connected to the universe.
He's the green smoke hero, riding on the breeze, spreading peace and calm with a pocket full of trees. When the world's in pain and hope runs low, he lights it up and lets the kindness grow. cloud of hope. In the moonlit haze, know he's somewhere near, flying through the maze with a laugh of light and a healing toe. He's the hero we need in a cloud of hope.